Yeah, let me know in the comment section if you need this design for your t-shirt. Welcome to the channel, guys. I've been away for some time and I am back right on the channel. Yeah, I am back with the graphic design tutorials. But this time, most of my design tutorials will focus on t-shirt customization, right? And in this upcoming Christmas festivities, I'll be getting you guys some stunning designs for all your apparel customizations, all right? So if this interests you, consider subscribing to the channel. Always like my videos, share them for me, leave your comments, but keep them pleasant, and more importantly, smash that notification bell so that you can always get notified anytime I post a new video. Yeah. And in today's episode, I'll be designing this simple t-shirt design with you, all right? So stay tuned, grab some popcorn, and then follow up, all right? Yeah. Now let's take a quick start. Let's get into the computer. Let's get into Photoshop. All right, launch Photoshop on your computer and take a look at what we are designing. Yeah, so this is the design we are creating for a t-shirt. And as you can see, it is very simple, right? It is text-based. This design is a text-based design. So we are not going to spend any time on this, right? All right, and I've got a mock-up of the design. All right, so this is the mock-up of our t-shirt design. How cool is this, guys? All right, now let us take a quick start. As usual, we will create a new document. So go to File on the menu bar, give it a click and choose New. And in the New Documents dialog box, we will name our documents. Okay, so I'll call this I paused my game to be here. And we are creating this in A4 size, right? So make sure your document size or canvas size is A4. Yeah, go ahead and click on OK. But we are creating this design in landscape orientation, right? So go to image on the menu bar, give it a click, move to image rotation and 90 degrees clockwise. Now we have our canvas in landscape orientation. Yeah, because the design is a text-based design, we will activate the type tool and introduce our text box. Yeah, so the font face or font type for the design is Battle Star, as I showed you in the original design. So let us start typing. So I paused mine. This is the first phase of the design. So I'll accept the type and then activate my move tool and increase this font like so. In order to align our element of design appropriately in the canvas area, let us fetch our guidelines. So step on the horizontal ruler, then click and drag to fetch the horizontal guide and snap it to the center. Now fetch the vertical guideline from the vertical ruler and snap it to the center. At this point, we can actually increase the font size again until we get a reasonable size. I think this size is cool, right? Yeah. Now let us make a duplicate of this element. So press Ctrl and Alt on the keyboard, then click and drag to make a copy. All right. Yeah. Activate the type tool again. Click in the copied text. Press Ctrl A to highlight everything. Then let us type GA. Yeah. Now if you take a look at the original design, instead of introducing M, I inserted a gamepad, right? Yeah, so this is a vector image of a gamepad. yeah, to symbolize the M, right? All right, so we'll be doing same here. I downloaded this gamepad from unsplash.com. All right, unsplash.com is a web-based platform for stock images, right? Yeah, it is for hosting or publishing stock media content. So you can get all sort of images on splash.com. All right. Some of these images are free and some are premium content, meaning not all of them are paid. For some of them, you actually have to pay for them before you can get them downloaded for use. Yeah, so I'll quickly move over to my downloads folder, then find my picture. So I've got it here, then I'll move it over to my document like so, and then I'll accept the placement from here. All right, as you can see, this image is in the background. All right, and so we need to get rid of it, right? So before doing that, we need to rasterize this, right? Now this is actually a smart object, and so we need to convert this to a rasterized layer or rasterized image. So right click on each layer and then rasterize layer. Now we can use the eraser tool to erase the background from it. So activate your magic eraser tool, then click to get rid of the background. Now we can use the gamepad as required. All right, so I will increase the size of this and accept the transformation. Press Ctrl and A to create a rectangular marquee selection around the entire document, right? Yeah, keeping your gamepad layer active or selected, and then we will center this and then center vertically. All right, press Ctrl and D to remove the selection, right? Like so. So I need to resize this very well so that the canvas can actually accommodate all the elements. So let's bring in some guidelines here for proper alignment. So I'll fetch the horizontal guideline again and the vertical guideline here, another vertical guideline here, right? So the rationale behind this is to get the GA, the E, well aligned with the part, right? So now let us increase the size of these tests like so. All right. Now I'll select all this and then resize. We need a uniform size for this element so that our work will look more professional. Yeah, this is cool. Now we are left with the E, the last letter here, E. So let us duplicate this. Now remember, we are creating this text in Battlestar font face, right? So you can go over to the web and then get this text downloaded, right? Just search for Battlestar, Battlestar font. Get it downloaded onto your computer system so that you can get it for use in Photoshop. All right. Now let us go ahead and create a duplicate of this by pressing Ctrl and Alt on the keyboard, then click and drag to create a duplicate. All right. Then activate the type tool and then type E. Yeah, like so. Now let us position this well. Okay, let us save some time by dragging it over to the end. Yeah. Guys, how cool is this? I think this is cool, right? All right. Now let us create the last face, okay? This one to be here. All right. So we are going over to the document and then duplicate this first layer here. All right. And then place it beneath the game, right? Yeah. Again, activate the type tool, click in this text, Control A to highlight everything, and then we type to be here, right? Now we want to choose the same font as we applied here, right? So Let us highlight this entire text and then move over to tempo new st regular for these tests. Can you see that? So this is the tempo new, right? So let us accept the type and then activate the move tool. Now let us increase the size of these tests. All right, I think this is cool. And then we'll drag to the left until we get the appropriate size. Let us accept or commit the transformation and then move down these tests like so. Let us move this text downward as well, like so. Yeah, so let us increase this a bit and then to the left a bit, then commit the transformation. Guys, how cool is this? Is this not beautiful? Yeah, we are done creating our t-shirt design. As you can see, it is very simple, very easy to create, right? Yeah. Now you can actually add some formatting effect to this element, right? Yeah, if you want to get a different look of the design, you can actually play around it, right? This time around, I create most of my t-shirt designs for DTF print technology. And so if we are to go for DTF, then we actually need to turn this off. We need to turn the background color off, right? So that when we print with DTF, we can actually get only the design, okay? Yeah, for the t-shirt. But if you don't turn off the background and then you go ahead and print this with DTF, it means you're going to get this entire background color on the printout, and this wouldn't make the work professional at all, right? So simply turn off this if you are actually going to use DTF. But as I mentioned, most of my t-shirt designs are done with DTF, all right? Yeah, I use DTF print technology. For some of the shirts, I use embroidery, all right? For others, I use sublimation, right? Yeah, so that's how we do it. That's how we do it. Yeah, let me know in the comment section if you need this design for your t-shirt, whether you are around in soccer or not. All right. So if you have learned something new today and want me to continue creating designs like this, then please consider subscribing to the channel, like all my videos, share them for me. Leave your comment, but keep them pleasant and smash the notification bell for all video updates. See you in my next video. Thank you for watching.